Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's Natea. If you're new, thank you for coming back, and if you are new, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss a post whenever I post. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. So today I'm gonna be giving you guys some information. A lot of you have been asking me how I migrated to Canada. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you some information. I might not go in depth about everything that I did because some things are personal, but I'm gonna give you guys as much information as I possibly can and hope it helps. If you watch a video and you feel like I didn't give you enough information and you want to know more, then you can always just shoot me a DM on Instagram. So my Instagram name, I'm gonna leave it here, so you guys can just shoot me a DM over there if there is something that I did not address and you want to find out. Let me put my glasses on because I ain't got nothing to do anyway. Anyway guys, so let's get into the video real quick. So I don't want to make it long and too chatty or anything, so yeah. All right, so I migrated to Canada via the student visa process. To be honest, it was kind of it's the easiest one in this day and age, to be honest, because they have a lot of different ones. You can go through the express entry, you can do the work permit, or you can do student permit. Yeah, student visa. So I opted to go for the student visa. Everything happened for me really quickly, to be honest. I did not make up my mind until March of last year to apply for school. So it was like spur of the moment thing. I was like, okay, my partner and I were like, okay, and he came home one day and he said, I think that you should apply for school. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll just apply. I wasn't sure what to apply for, to be honest. So a friend of mine, she kind of advised us as what to do. Girl, if you're watching this, big up yourself. You know yourself. Thank you friend, thank you. She put me on. She put me on. So I was really thankful for that. And she was like, yeah girl, you can do this and it will work. And I was like, okay, yeah. So I went ahead and I didn't even research the school or anything, like, honestly. I didn't. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I mean, I trust her, So I went ahead and I made the application, and I was like there waiting, and I was like, oh, they're not telling me if I got through, yes or no. But then I did. So yeah, fast forward, got the acceptance letter, and it's gonna be time for you to apply. So first, if you want to migrate on the student visa, you have to find a school. So you find a school and find a program that you would like to do. And word of advice, it is best to do a 2-year program. Do not, I repeat, do not apply for a 1-year program, because after the 1 year is up, it's gonna be very difficult for you to get a postgraduate work permit to stay in the country. So to migrate to Canada, you need, via the student channel, if that's what it's called, you need to apply for school. After school is finished, then you're gonna apply for your postgraduate work permit. So that will give you permission basically to stay in the country and work, because after your work permit expires, you're not allowed to stay in the country unless you have a work permit. So you apply for a postgraduate work permit. Hope that's clear. So after that, you will apply for your PR. So a PR is to become a permanent resident. So being a permanent resident means you're not a citizen yet. It's like when you go to America and get a green card. Here you would get like PR, so you can apply. You apply and you have to wait for them to send you an email or message saying that you were successful, and you pay your fees and everything like that. I'm not there. I'm not at that point yet. So maybe when I get there, I can give you guys some advice, but I'm not there yet. Okay, not there yet. So I'm still in my first semester of school. I just finished my first semester like yesterday, so I'm like super excited. you know, I'm like, ugh, over the moon. So anyway, back to one of the information. So you apply for school after, so you find a school, you apply. After you find the school, then it's going to be time for you to apply for your student visa. So a lot of people have been asking me which agency I used. I did not use an agency, to be honest. I did it on my own with the help of my friend and my partner. So we all kind of just did it together. My friend kind of talked me and walked me through it because she did it before on her own as well. And it's pretty easy, to be honest. If you read or talk to other people about it, it's pretty easy to do. So you don't have to go and pay a ton of money to, you know, make the application or whatever. You can do it yourself. And if during the application process you're finding that you're having issues, you can just speak to somebody who has done it before and so on. Like, I am here if you guys want to know. I can tell you, you know, because if my friend didn't tell me, maybe I would be baffling too. So I'm happy that she put me on, and if she put me on, then it's no big deal to put other people on, you know what I'm saying? So you go on the site. I heard that there's a new portal now for that. The one I use is no more. I heard that there's a new portal, so I'm not familiar with the new portal, but listen, information is out there. A ton of people make YouTube videos about these things every day. So yeah, so I went on and I made the application, and it took me, let's see, I made the application, and within 2 weeks, y'all, I got a correspondence from them saying that, you know, they want my passport. And when they ask for your passport, you know you're successful, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. So 2 weeks, y'all, and that was that, which was pretty cool because I wasn't expecting to hear anything that soon or that quickly. So that was pretty good. And yeah, so let me tell you the things you're gonna need to do. I wish I had done this in an order, but I'm kind of just talking off the top of my head, so I hope you guys don't get, you know, frustrated and not watch it, but all the information will be here. One thing I can tell you, when you're making your application, do not forget your letter of explanation. So the letter of explanation is where you're going to put all the information that you want them to know. You're going to convince them why they should give you the study permit to come into their country and study. And you have to convince them that you're going to go back home. Make them know, say, you go back to your yard when you're done study. Okay, that is key. You have to have enough ties at home, or you have to prove that, or in your explanation letter explain yourself to say, listen, I want to come here and study for XYZ time, but after I am going back home, you know, so and so. So you have to ensure that you put everything in your explanation letter. If you guys want more information as to what you should put in the letter, you can just, as I said, send me a DM on Instagram. I'm going to be leaving my Instagram handle here and in the description box, so you can send me whatever information, whatever questions you have. But you have to prove to them that, hey, I'm going back home. That is key. You need, you know, like when you're applying for your US visa and they're like, okay, I'm not going to give it to you because you don't have enough ties to go back to your house, to go back to your yard. Same thing. So you want to make sure that you explain yourself. Why is it that you cannot do this course in your country? Why is it that you need to travel to Canada to do this course? What is it? You know, you have to explain that. You have to sell yourself. Then you have to give them reasons why it is not a good idea to do it in your country, or why you can't, or why is it better to get trained internationally. You kind of have to do that, you know. You have to sell yourself, like sell what you want. Make them know, say, listen, if I go to another country, I will be internationally trained and I'll be more marketable. And when I go back to my country, a lot of people want to hire me because, listen, I was trained in Canada, come on, you know what I'm saying? But lots of people, so let me tell you guys a story. I remember when I was going to apply, right, and I did this consultation with this immigration company. It was like a virtual consultation, really, and I was telling the person what I was going to study, and, you know, that I want my family to come with me and all of that. And he was like, no, you should not do a diploma, you have to do a master's because of your age. I mean, y'all know I'm not young, right? Yeah, so because of your age you should do a master's instead. They're not going to give you a visa for a diploma. They're going to say you're a mature student and you should do a master's. Why are you doing a diploma? It was like, so I paid like $18,000 for that consultation and I got nothing out of it, to be honest. Nothing at all. He said to me that I should not apply for my family at the same time I'm applying for myself. I should come up, and then after a few months my family would come up with me. And I was like, I said it to my friend and she was like, no, don't do that. Everybody apply one time, you know. So yeah. So sometimes with these consultations you have to be careful. Some of them are really good, some of them give you really good information. Are these agencies? I did not use any. As I said, I did the consultation and decided not to go further with it. So I just went ahead and did it on my own. You can do it on your own as well. You just need some assistance from somebody. I have a friend, she has some information. She already has a page on Instagram. I'm gonna consult her first to find out if I can put her handle here. If she says yes, then I'll do so, because she has a lot of information and she's it's like a company, right? So she will help. So I'm gonna, yeah, so you can get a lot more information from that. But yeah guys, you kind of want to, and the next thing too, if you're planning on going to school in Canada, make sure you have some money, because you're gonna have to prove that you have money to live for like a year. So if you don't work, you have money to take care of all your expenses for like a year, like rent and food and commuting and all of that. You're going to need to show your school fee for at least a year as well, so you need to have that done. And yeah, it's good to have money to show, so you want to plan for it. Okay, you want to make sure you plan for it. So if you know you want to leave in 2 years, you plan for it and you gather that money up. And yeah, so you have to show. If you don't have enough money, you're not getting the student visa, that's for sure. It's not even an if or but or maybe. If you don't have enough money, you're not getting the visa. If you're not showing enough ties that you're gonna go back home, you're not getting it either. And so yeah, you kind of want to make sure you have those two things down pat. If you have kids, I honestly cannot speak on the kids part, because my situation with my daughter was different, or is different. So I didn't have to apply for her or anything. When she got here, she did get what they call it, a visitor's record, but I didn't have to apply for her because she's not a Jamaican. So her situation is different. I can't speak on how it goes with your kids, but I do know of one person that applied for his child, and his partner applied and his child was on the application, and the child got the visa as well. So you can do that. But when I was doing mine, I didn't have to do that part. And I did not apply, my partner and I did not apply at the same time either. So what happened was, I applied first, I got my study permit, and then my partner used the acceptance email that I got to apply for his work permit. So you can do that. And he also got back his work permit in 2 weeks as well. So yeah, listen, I prayed prior works, okay? And I was like, God, if this is mine, then this is mine. And I just prayed for it, and 2 weeks. You know, this moving to Canada is not for everybody. Let me just put that out there. It's an opportunity for everybody, but it's not for everybody. Because for one, I don't know if you guys watched my video at first. I kind of struggled at first when I just got here, because I was like, oh my God, I left my good yard, come and struggle, and you know, it's starting over. Not struggling like I was hungry or not doing for live, no, none of that. Like mentally, I was, you know, a little bit I missed home. I came here in the dead of winter and there was no sun. And listen, I spent 33 years at Jamaica, so sun has been my best friend So I love the sun. And guys, I have a problem mentally. I cannot take darkness is not. I like light. I'm a light person. I like life and light and brightness and sun. And me that, you know, like my personality exciting, me just extra, but me love the sun. So me did kind of miss that, and it kind of did a toll. It took a toll on me, to be honest, because the winter and this winter was rough, man. It was rough. It was rough. It's my first winter, actually. I've never experienced winter before. So another thing I can tell you, when you're applying for school, try not to start in the winter semester. That's what I did. I started in winter, and now I do not get any break from school at all. I don't get any break. My semester finished yesterday, and I get 2 weeks break, and then it's my next semester. So I'm going to school straight. So I have 4 semesters in my course because I'm doing a 2-year program. Again, I'm going to remind you, please, to apply for a 2-year program, do not, and I repeat, do not apply for a 1-year program, because you're going to be in trouble. Make sure you apply for a 2-year program. So when you apply for a 2-year program, when you after school and you apply for your postgraduate work permit, you'll get 2 years. So that will give you enough time to apply to be a permanent resident. You know, 1 year is kind of short, and we all know what's happening with Canada now and the express entry and all that. They're only inviting people for PR who are in Canada. So if you're already here, you have a better luck with getting your permanent residency than if you are outside in the express entry. So that is why a lot of people just be like, okay, I'm going there as a student or going there to work, and then it's better. The only downside to coming here as a student, apart from, you know, applying straight from the country to express entry and then getting an invitation, is that you have to spend a lot of money as a student, because going to school here is very expensive. So yeah, if you're not a resident. So like what the residents pay for my program and what I pay is like 10 times 10 times the amount, you know. So yeah guys, just make sure you plan, make sure you have a proper plan, make sure it is something that you really want, because if you do not want it, do not do it. Okay, if you don't want it for you and your family, don't do it, because it's not going to be easy. It's not easy packing up your whole life and moving somewhere else. But the one thing I can tell you, get your dough together, get enough money. The more money you have, the easier it is. The more money you come with, the better it is for you. So try your very best to get that out the way, you know. Get the funds first, apply for school, and yeah, you know, do what you have to do, you know. So yeah, I made that decision for me. Well, my family and I made that decision, and we don't regret doing it. So yeah, so if you're interested to do it, go ahead and do it, but make sure you plan, make sure you give yourself time, do not rush it. Take your time, get the money together. And life in Canada is not, you know, when people in Jamaica be like, oh, it's not a bed of roses. No, it's not. But you know, I'll give you guys, if you guys want me to tell you what it is living here, you know, I can make a video on that. So let me know in the comment section below if you want to know what it is or how it is living here. You can just let me know in the comment section, and I will definitely do that. Okay, I'll definitely do that. So guys, yeah, I think that's all the information I'm gonna give right now, or I have right now. I think I don't remember. If I'm not remembering everything, you guys can just ask in the comment section, and I will definitely make another video. I can make tons of video on this if you want. Okay, so just remind me, or just put it in the comment section down below. But again, please, to ensure that you have your explanation letter, and I did not use an agency, I did it by myself with the help of my friend, and you can too. I am here to help, and as I said, I have another friend who should be able to help as well, but I will speak to her on that. And yeah guys, that's about it. So gather your money, think about what you want to do for school, and just do it, you know, just do it. And guys, I hope this video was informative. enough. If it was not, again, leave your questions, your suggestions in the description, in the comment section, and I'll be sure to address them. And please to send me a DM on Instagram with whatever question you have, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Okay, not giving out my personal information though, but you know what I'm saying. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Don't forget to be the most authentic you. Keep saying, queens.